Hey guys, good morning. It's Jamea. Bright and early, right? So today I'm just want to talk about dealing with negative reviews. I received a negative review on Instagram this morning. And it wasn't about the book. It was actually about someone trying to get in contact with me. This is the gist of it. Uh, Someone was trying to apparently get in contact with me. They sent me a DM, an email, a phone call, but I never responded. And they said, how can you teach people about being professional when you don't even respond back to your whatevers? So let's stop right there. I already put the situation out there. So let's talk about the life of an entrepreneur, right? Because I keep it real, 100% real with you guys. I'm still a real person, right? And I'll tell you, I didn't go to bed until, this is how a typical day goes for me sometimes. When I'm working on a new project and I just launched a new book and the launch is going freaking awesome. So my mind is steady working. I don't go to sleep until like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm up with my computer. I'm up with a notebook, a notepad. If you don't know, I have children. I have 2 children. I have a family. And I'm back up in the morning at 6 o'clock to get my kids ready for school. After I took my kids to school, they go to 2 separate schools. I went to the market because I have a busy weekend, so I have to get food for my family, snacks, everything so they could be fine. Went to the market, then I had to go to Target. And as I was walking out, and this is all before 8:30, right? It's all done before 8:30. That's not even like a piece of my day. That's nothing. So I'm walking out of Target, and I posted on Instagram this morning after one of my kids drops off. And I looked at my Instagram as I was walking out the door, and I saw this negative review. So I'm going to tell you this, because keep it 100 with you. I wanted to respond on Instagram. I did, but I deleted the message. And I'm not ashamed of it. I did, because I'm going to use this as a teachable lesson. The person who left the comment, assuming as a business owner, because I went back, they left the comment from their personal page, which is a locked page, a private page. And I went back and I looked at their business page. So I'm like, okay. So I come home and I look through my emails. No email. No DM. I don't even know this business. It never even crossed my radar, anything like that. But this is what I've learned from experience. When you are dealing with transitional periods in your business, like it's busy season for makeup, hairstylists, clothing designers, anywhere from March, April, May, June, July is our busy season. Even bakers, anyone that deals with events, this is our busy season. So response times for people trying to get work or response times for clients sometimes can be a little behind because you're swamped, right? But just because you're swamped, business has to go on, and we still have to secure new clients. So in my past experience, because this is not the first time I've had a bad experience before, and normally I'll tell you my bad reviews are from people who are having trouble trying to get in contact with me because I am busy. Like, and sometimes I can't answer the phone. The thing I've learned is to try to have a system in place or a team in place to handle those clients that you really just can't get to, right? Yes, Ashley, we all need assistance. And you know it's so tough to trust people with our businesses because we're so hands-on and we're just like so passionate about what we do, and you just have to bring that same type of level of energy and excitement and professionalism to the business. But it's so tough to find good people that you trust, because last year I had a virtual assistant that was managing my inbox for a while, but I'll tell you, I had a snafu with one of my clients because my virtual assistant got back to the client, but the dates overlapped another date, so I was double booked and I had to refer my client to someone else, and my client wasn't happy about that. So things still happen, but life does not stop because we have a business, and business does not stop because of transitions in our life. I could tell you, I think it was 2014 or 2015. I was really, really sick. It was like December. And I had someone, they wanted a wedding trial with me, and they booked it, I'm guessing, during their holiday party time. And I couldn't do it. And I actually canceled with the woman the day of the event, that morning before I was supposed to do her appointment. And she left she left a bad review about me on like the Knot, Yelp, Wedding Wire. She went hard. I don't even know this. I never met the woman before. I've only communicated with her online. Bad reviews happen. You can't please everyone, and you can't stop life from happening. So my thing is, just try to really go hard with the clients that you do have. Because if you look at any of my reviews, I'll probably have 10 good reviews and maybe 1 bad review. So another thing too is, let's get back to this person who left me a scathing Instagram comment this morning. I went through my inboxes and I Googled and I'm searching and I don't see anything. And then I'm thinking, like, maybe this email might have fell into my spam folder, because what I noticed is that if you put info, say that you have an email address for your business, and it says info@jameelmoore.com. Well, that info, a lot of email programs will pick that up as spam. So I would tell you from my personal experience to not even have that, it might have fell in the spam bucket. Change the beginning of your email address. Get rid of info. Take that out. Take it out. Put hello, booking, makeup, beauty at blah, blah, blah. Do not use info, because it will fall into a spam bucket. Another thing is, I'm going to try to, I'm not even going to say try. I am implementing a new method in my client emails that's going to say what the preferred method of contact is, right? Because I know my schedule. Today I'm working on set. I'm working on set. You could be there anywhere from 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 hours. Can't answer your phone. Your phone has to be on silent. The same token, you shouldn't be behind the scenes on your phone the whole time. So maybe you could text me. Maybe if I'm on set, I'll have to tell people, depending on my schedule, this is going to be the estimated turnaround time for this response, right? I know it sucks. And I'm not an auto-respond person. I do not like auto-responders. But I feel like setting the tone and letting you know, like, okay, this is the estimate of time that I might be able to get back to you. I really feel like people like that better, because they, like, they kind of feel like, okay, well, she said she wasn't going to get back to me, or possibly not get back to me until later this afternoon, or maybe a couple hours after I sent a message. It's a pro and con to everything, because in some situations, people want to book you immediately and keep it moving, and sometimes you do have a leeway. But I tell y'all, it's so tough, operating a service business. I feel like you're really held to high expectations, and not even about the service part, just leading up to the sale. I talk about that in Get Found, because the client's experience starts soon as they discover your business. So it shouldn't be when they book you. It should be everything else before they even pick up the phone or make an appointment with you. That all goes into how they feel about their whole experience. And I've seen companies go back and forth with people on Instagram about negative comments, and I'm just not going to do it. I just politely deleted it. I wish I would have kept it up there, because I know my clients or people that know me, and I'm sure someone would have clapped back, but it's fine. I'm going to send a professional email to this business owner and just tell them what it is. I didn't see anything. And I don't do business through DM. I don't like to do business through Facebook Messenger either, because I don't have Facebook Messenger on my phone. And if I need to look at a Facebook message, I have to go out into another browser, and it's just not on my list of priorities to do. I'm not a DM person at all. I would rather you send me a text, send me an email, call me on the phone. If you try to call me and you can't get me, follow up with one of the other methods I just listed, because I'm not a DM person. I do not like direct messaging at all. And that's just that. I do not like talking about pricing through DM, availability through DMs. I don't like going back and forth through DMs, but that's just me. So yeah, I think with this new surge of business that we're doing, because the ebook is doing, Get Found is doing really, really well. The feedback is awesome, right? And when you're launching a new program, which means I'm in a transitional period right now with my career, my business, so I do have an increased email load or just communication load. It's just everything. Reviews coming in, normal client emails coming in, call sheets, scheduling. So I need someone to manage my inboxes. You heard that? It's like 4 inboxes. It's a lot. So yeah. But that's my spiel for this morning. Oh, Janice, how do I deal with clients who constantly ask for discounts? I don't. My clients do not haggle me. They do not ask for discounts. If you can deal with a discount, if you want to discount your prices for a loyal client or for someone that's promised continued business and you have a contract with them for a set amount of days, then I feel like you can discount that. But don't ever discount your rates to the point where you feel like you're going to regret going to do the work. Don't do it. Your rates are your rates for a reason. If you have to charge a client $200 to go to their house and do a makeover, that's what it is. Because at the end of the day, your bottom line tells you that you have to break down. Time out. Let's go back, right? Okay. Sorry. Had a phone call coming in. It's my father. So, how much money do you need to make every month to make your ends meet? If you're doing makeup full time, this is constantly on your brain. You constantly have a running total. You know how many jobs you need to do. You know how many clients you need to do. And you have to break that down by your monthly expenses. Not just your living expenses, but your business expenses. Because if you travel to clients or if you have a studio, you have to pay rent. If you travel, you have to pay for gas. You have mileage, wear and tear on your car, maintenance, the whole run them up. And just for the luxury of having a makeup artist come to your house and do your makeup, because that is a luxury service in my opinion. You have to factor in all these different variables. So if it's not beneficial for you, don't offer discounts. There will be clients that will come and solicit your services who will never ask for a discount. You tell them the rate and that's what the rate is, and they are A-okay with it, and they'll probably give you a tip at the end of your service. So my thing is, do not deal with clients who want to haggle you, who want to constantly ask for discounts, because you have invested a lot of money and time, and business is business, man. You know, people don't go to Forever 21 asking for a discount. Do you go to Target and ask for a discount? No. Do you go to Nordstrom and ask for a discount? No, you don't. Like, I don't. So I don't want someone to do the same thing to my business. If the price is out of their price range, then they need to find another artist. You're just not the artist for them. That's fine. People say, oh, well, do you work with any artists that are cheaper than you? What do you mean? I work with artists who we all get paid the same amount of money. I don't want someone else getting paid less than me, half than what I'm getting paid to do the same amount of work. Now, there are some times when new artists come in and you're still getting started, or you're assisting, an assistance fee. I get that. That's different. But to say, if I'm charging a bridal party, I don't know, if I have a $200 bride and she has bridesmaids, and bridesmaids are $100 each, right? If she said, do you have a girl that could do my bridesmaids for $40, $50? No, I don't. They want lashes. Do you want my assistant to come and put lashes on them? We could do a lash, maybe, if it meets my minimum for your event. I'm just being real. I'm just telling, these are the things that I have learned in my experience of doing makeup. Just being in the public, and you have your pros and your cons. And trust me, the wrong clients will always weed themselves out. So don't worry about it. Sometimes you have to say, no, I'm not going to be able to do it. That's it. Don't feel no way about it. Just No, no, thank you. Thanks for contacting me, but I'm not available. Or, thanks for contacting me and my rate is blah, blah, blah. And they come back and they say, oh, I can't do it. Well, let's see. Oh, Latasha. So, sorry, y'all. I'm jumping around. No, don't be hard on. Don't feel like you're being hard on them because you have a business. You gotta take your business seriously. You gotta go hard for yourself and your business. So don't even no. They just think being a makeup artist is that you get to watch YouTube videos, you get to buy makeup and play in people's faces and do a brow and wear bright lip colors, right? Matte lips. That's not a makeup artist. I know. I still deal with it sometimes from people too, but it's fine. I just chalk it up. Go to work. So Latasha's accent is the book just for beauty experts. No, it isn't. I'm a makeup artist, but I have friends that are hairstylists, clothing designers, stylists. I have friends, cake people work at bakers. Who else? People do everything, right? So I found myself having a conversation over and over again with people about how I book clients because for some strange reason people just they think it's like magic that I would book, major clients being in Baltimore and they're like, "Oh my God, how do you book these clients? What type of connects do you have?" And I don't. I didn't. It was just that I realized where people would look at, or I would ask. Once people contacted me for jobs, I asked them how did they find my business. And I realized that I was getting a considerable amount of business just from basic internet searches. My webpage had moved up in the rankings and not from me being a blogger or, excessively being on the internet. I probably have 3 YouTube videos maybe. So it wasn't because of that. I was just very consistent on updating my online profiles and making sure I always presented the best images and people knew that I was in Baltimore. Like Google knows Jameer Moore lives in Baltimore and she is a makeup artist. And once it's in there, you can't change it. So the book is not just for makeup artists. I feel like it's for anyone with a small business, but I do have a following of people that are in the beauty industry. And one day, and I will say this, I do personal coaching as well. I'm sorry if I just started and said that, but it's one of those things where I really have not advertised it. And I have a few coaching clients now, and it's growing, and all of them are not makeup artists, photographers, people with clothing businesses, you have a daycare. So, sorry for my not going like that, but it was just in there. Oh, thank you, Tony. See, that's the thing, right? I met Tony, we worked together once, right? But we only know each other from online. We only had one experience working together after we knew each other from being online. The thing is, you have to make your business magnetic. You have to make people want to be drawn into you or want you to have, they just want to have that experience with you. But anybody could do makeup, anyone can do hair, anybody could change a tire, anybody could tow a car, right? Seriously. But if they get it from you and you give your clients a certain feeling and a certain attention, people love it. I just realized, oops, I'm sorry. I'm just a very genuine person. I keep it 100 all the time. Sometimes too much. I think it's because I'm getting older and I'm just like getting into my no tolerance, no BS type of, and then I have kids and my kids getting older and it's just like, sometimes my patience is just, so I really don't have time to deal with a lot of BS, and I keep it real with people, and I don't like a lot of fluff. That's why anything that I bring to y'all, I'm always real about it, seriously. And I guess people like that, because you gotta think, y'all, we on the internet. It's so many facades up here, right? It's so many people that perpetrate and portray that they're doing, work with this client, I do that, I do this, my life is like that. When you give people the real, they respect you. You have to be authentic. I probably post maybe 15% of the clients and work that I don't post a lot of stuff for reasons like I have non-disclosure agreements, or it's just not appropriate for me to have my phone behind the scenes, or it's just not a good image. It's just some makeup that I do is boring. Some makeup is so boring you wouldn't even think that it was makeup. People don't want to see that online. I don't show that. I give y'all the other sides of me. So you just gotta be real. You gotta be who you are, and you will attract the right clients and the right people into your circle. I'm blessed that you guys trust me. I love y'all, like, sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Someone sent me a book review this morning, and I was in my car, like, screaming. I was sitting in Target parking lot for probably like 20 minutes because I had to respond to their email, and I was just having like a fan moment because, bro, when you do so much work, and you know, I'm so humble with everything that I do. I don't talk about, I just love what I do, and I love working with people, and I love helping y'all, and I love talking to y'all, because this is what I do every day, right? If I'm not online sometimes, I am talking to my kids about stuff. I'm talking to a friend. I'm meeting someone for lunch. I'm meeting someone for dinner. We're discussing things, and it could be anybody. It could be my cousin. It could be my grandmother. It could be my aunt. Like, bruh, like, you just gotta have genuine connections with people and just be open. So that's just the spirit that I embrace, and I just give it to my clients, and that's the way I operate my business. Makeup is my passion. I'm talented at doing makeup, but my gift is working with people. It's just what it is. And one of my friends also told me I have a gift to produce. I'm still working on that. I guess because if I see an opportunity, I'm going to research it, and then I'm going to figure out if it's going to make money, or not even make money, if it makes sense for the rest of my business, and just implement it. And, well, maybe not implement it. So, yeah. I think y'all, is there anything else y'all want to talk about while I'm here? Latasha, does not matter who the book is for. It's just really going to break down how these things work. Like, it's not magic. It's people that sit in their desks in San Francisco, Silicon Valley, and they have all these math it's a lot of math and statistics involved behind it, and they figure it out, and they make all of this work for us to enjoy. So it's brains behind it. It's an art to it, and I respect the art, and I respect the evolution of it, and I'm here for it. And I just want y'all to be here for it, because I want y'all to join me in success and make money, make your clients happy, you know, make a difference in someone else's life. That's it. Like, for real. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna tell you something though, right? So I was working on okay. Last year I did a seminar. It was in June, and it was called Beauty and Business. So we had one segment where I talk about business, and then the second segment where I did a makeup demo, right? And during that demo, I talked about 10 different ways that you can make money as a makeup artist. And one of my friends asked me if I was going to ever, like, put that into a package, do a webinar, release it. And I have been toying with it. I swear to you. Like, on my living room wall, and in my last video, I have a wall in my living room, and I have posted notes of an outline of a program that I'm working on. But off to the side of that is another outline for the 10 ways that you can make money as a makeup artist. So if you're a makeup artist and you need help, right? Would that be something that you would be interested in? Or like you're a new makeup artist, or someone who is in beauty. It's just things that we don't think about. Like, yo, it's makeup. People are working. Let's just get this clear. People getting checks. People are working. And they're not busting their ass to do it. Well, they are busting their ass because they got the exposure, right? But, like, it's so many ways for you to make money doing this. Like, this is just not something that you can do for fun. Like, yo, you can make a living from doing makeup and just really staying true to who you are and what type of makeup you want to do. I feel like, I don't know if you guys know Michaela, right? Love Michaela. Michaela is a creative makeup artist. She loves editorial work. She loves that. She get paid doing it. Right? Who else? Who does weddings really good? Once you find your niche, stick to it. I've just learned, like, don't let the internet fool you or trick you into thinking that you gotta beat a brow and put 4 different products into an eyebrow, or make everyone super contoured, or your clients have to look like this or they have to look like that. Don't do that. Stick to what works for you. And 10 ways is just 10 different ways that, I mean, I've tried a lot of these ways to get money, right? They say if you want to be a millionaire, you got to have 7 different streams of income. So sometimes I've experienced all of these different methods. Like, I have, in the first few years of my career, I can honestly say, like, I have assisted on a lot of different sets. I have just been exposed to a lot of different makeup that I'm grateful for. And you try these things and you see if you like them, or if they go with your style of artistry, and then you say yes or no. It might be something that you get on set, you fall in love with. Like Brandolyn, right? Brandolyn lives in New York. Brandolyn was working on Broadway shows, right? If you like doing theater, why not? I'm just saying, if that's your thing, yo, embrace it. Like, go hard with it. Like, if that's your, if you like eyebrows, right? If you are like the eyebrow queen, just talk about eyebrows. Just focus on eyebrows. That's it. That's it. If you like lips, that is your signature. That's what people, I want to go to her because look at how she does that. Bop, 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 bop. Or she only works with clients that bop, 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 whatever. Bruh, own it. So yes, it's like so many different ways that you can flip. You can flip your career, you can flip your money, you can change everything. You just gotta figure out what you really want and just really get into all the possibilities. I feel like in my next life, I'll probably be a hairstylist. Who knows it? My daughter is like the bomb with hair. I'm not saying this just because if you follow me on Snapchat, she put a vixen weave in her mannequin head's hair, and she was practicing all spring break, and her braid pattern is, and her stitching is on point. So, you know, in the next few years, I'm trying to be managing my child. I want my child to be like number one. I was looking at shows that she can go to so she can get additional training. Like, my baby is going to be off the hook. I'm just saying. Not because it's my child, but she's pretty good because she's focused. She knows what she likes to do. I think I rambled enough, but I really see a future for 10 ways. I wrote it out last night. I was up late and I did an outline for it because get found tells you how to get found, but 10 ways will actually tell you how you start focusing on your niche to get that money in. Like, figure out what you really, really want to do. Generate an income. Yeah, I think that's it. I do my kids like this too. I tell them, like, I have to talk it out to them and tell them, like, what I'm working on. But it's amazing what they remember. They're really smart for it. They know what's going on, trust me. What else, y'all? I think that's it for this morning. I had to get that off my chest. Bad reviews come and go. Take it to the chin like a pro. Give a response back. Be professional. When you're going through transitions in your business, ask for help. Or set up expectations from the beginning. And that's it. Keep your word. Do good work. All right, y'all. I'm about to go. I got to get my kit together for some work today. But I love y'all. And I'm always going to keep it real with y'all. And if you don't have the book, Get Found, I suggest you go buy it now. It's phenomenal, man. It's really, really good stuff. And I'm not just saying it because I wrote it. Like, I really put my time and my heart, and like, I just put it out there. I'm telling y'all about this journey. I done been through it, man. I done been through it all. I'm trying to help you out. I want you to be great. Get the book. Send me a message. Let me know if you have any questions about it. It's on my website, JameaMoore.com. You scroll down a little menu, click ebook, or you can go to JameaMoore.com/get found. I was having some issues with my link last night, but that's the things that you deal with as an entrepreneur. So anyway, go ahead, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later and love you.